Let's move on to our first topic.
Yeah.
So if you guys have, I don't know if you guys have been privy to this, but the European, like the EU has been under putting a lot of scrutiny on Meta recently. And they've been having a lot of issues where they potentially can't use their ad targeting in Europe, like, at all.
Okay.
So a way that they're trying to get around this, and this is specifically generally around, like, kids and the way that, like, ads are targeted at kids, they decided that they are just going to offer a paid ad-free model in Europe that costs €9.99 a month.
Yeah. Or
then
I think
for
it's like
kids,
13 if you have to pay the Apple and Android tax.
Oh, okay.
If you pay through mobile.
So if you pay through desktop, then it's like €10 and it's 13 if you pay on your phone. But anyone younger than 18 and younger will just get it for free.
Yeah.
So instead of having to like deal with all the potential ramifications of going around specific types of laws, they're just going to like not do not serve ads to any kids.
Yeah, so
but only in Europe.
Only in Europe and only in parts of Europe, because you said the UK is not included because it's post-Brexit, right?
Brexit, yeah.
It's definitely... So basically their way of getting around advertising is like, we're going to offer the paid subscription model, which is ad-free, which, by the way, I think this is a little expensive, but any social media where you have to pay, you should get ad-free, like right off the bat. I can't believe Twitter is still not ad-free with Twitter Blue. But so then you get ads if you don't pay, free, and then you basically are just, if you're under 18, you're in the like premium version or whatever that's ad-free. And that's their way of not serving ads to 18.
Because then they're not targeting kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not targeting kids who actually put their real birthday down
right.
Yeah,
which they have to legally assume that everyone actually does,
because we all did. If I looked at my Facebook account, it probably thinks I'm like 10 years older than I actually am.
Nice. Yeah,
every kid does that. Do you know if there's also different, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, if you're under 18, does it limit other things?
I don't think it currently does.
Okay.
I just wanted to share a little anecdote about that, because when I started college in, insert year I started college, it was one of the first few years that Tinder was around, and Tinder V1 would not let you input your own age. It would take the age from your Facebook profile. So me and everyone I knew's Tinder profiles all said we were like 54 because we all lied about the age. So and slowly but surely, like, all of us corrected our Facebook ages.
Interesting.
Because
of Tinder. So I actually feel like maybe they're at least for my exact age group, maybe they are a little more even.
I don't know if you guys ever did this, but way back in the day when Neopets was in its heyday, at the time you had to get a parent to like sign off on the fact that you could use it if you were under a certain age. And because I was such a darn goody two shoes, instead of just lying about my age on Neopets, I literally printed out a document that I had my mom sign that says like, I certify that David can play Neopets, and we mailed it to the Neopets headquarters,
like in the mail. Like,
that's the actual, because I thought that's what I was like, I couldn't lie on the internet. You can't lie on the internet, right?
It's the most adorable thing I think I've ever heard in my life on the internet.
I unfortunately never lied on the internet, except for like when they make it really easy, like on Steam, if you go to a certain game, it's like verify your age. You put any data in, you hit OK, and then it just shows you the page.
How do those people not understand? How many times have you just like, you scroll really far down and then it's like, there's no one who's 95 that's playing Resident Evil right now.
It's like 1870. Yeah. I'm the oldest person on the planet.
Do you think, what are the chances now that people are going to do the opposite? They're like, ad-free under 18? Am I going to change my thing to make it seem like I'm 14?
I didn't even think of that.
Wow. That's what I was asking. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if under 18 accounts or something like that were limiting DMs or like private profiles only. I thought I remembered something a while ago, something similar to that. I can't imagine paying $10 a month for Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
There was also something in here that said, if you pay, it will be part of all of the accounts within your account center, but that's only till March 2024, and then it'll be an extra €6 or €8 per account. I don't think that matters really at all, because no matter how many accounts you have, you're usually only browsing under one account with like ads and stuff like that. So you might have different accounts. Like I used to have one for Mac, but I wasn't like browsing on Mac's account. That's just where I posted separate things. It seems like a weird way to skirt around some rules or comply.
Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing what they actually limit, if they limit anything, if you say that you're younger, because maybe I'm about to be 16, you know?
Well, how long before they have this in place and you're also seeing ads? So you're paying for it and seeing ads.
That sounds like it won't happen because of getting around this rule.
I mean, well, for for people under
Yeah.
18.
And in the
But-
EU.
But you can pay, like, if you're over 18, you can pay
pay.
to have no ads.
Yeah.
And that's the $10 a month, or 10 euros a month. But, like, for example, Twitter is thinking about doing multiple
higher
different
levels,
types
yeah.
of tiers where you get, like, half the ads, and then one of them is no ads, but it's way more expensive.
Yeah, right now is currently approximately half the ads, right?
Yeah.
Wild. But yeah, I guess it is similar to like what Adam said, where like Netflix, Hulu, they have cheaper options with that are ad supported. But those are things where you have to pay no matter what. There is no free version. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's interesting that a lot of software is starting to go paid, or at least offer a paid model, because for the longest time, pretty much all software was like, especially social media, was free to use, but you pay with your data. And it's one of those things where you don't realize you're paying with your data.
Yeah.
And now that the governments are kind of becoming privy to all the data that's being used and being collected about different people, and especially about minors, everyone's trying these different models. But I just can't imagine all of the services that we use on a weekly basis paying $10 a month for every single one. Like, that's just not something everyone's going to do.
I personally can't fully expect that these companies aren't still full blown collecting data on the people who are paying anyways and just serving you ads. Like, sure, I'm not getting
Just not
the
targeting you as
REI
much.
ad straight on Instagram, but
Yeah.
like, there's a million other places you can get sold ads that I'm
Right.
sure they can
Right.
have that data for.
Right. Like the Facebook pixel that tracks you on the internet anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you use Facebook or Instagram, they're tracking like all the other websites that you go to. So, you know, just because they don't show
Yeah.
you it on Facebook and Instagram doesn't mean they're not still collecting and selling the data.
And I get it. The ads they serve me are fantastic, and I fall to them
Have
way
you
more
ever
than I would
bought
like.
anything on Instagram before?
Oh yeah. Well, like, I
For
mean, I've
Instagram
gotten an
shopping.
ad and been like, oh, that Patagonia jacket I really like is
And then you went to
discounted,
Patagonia.
and you go to like Backcountry or whatever, and I'm like,
Okay.
this is a good price.
Dang.
Yeah, no, it gets me all the time.
I have never actually purchased anything from an Instagram.
Never?
ad. But I will say that it's really annoying if you like look at one thing on the internet and then all of your ads on like Instagram and everything are that, because you think about buying it and you're like, no. And then everything that you see for the next month is like, you know, you want it.
Yep.
You know, you want to buy
Yeah,
it.
no, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get all the baby stuff now. And all my ads are just like baby strollers and
Oh, wow.
wagons and clothes and everything.
You got to
like
get a
that.
smart one.
A smart
Baby stroller.
stroller. Maybe
Yeah.
spot the dog can push a stroller. Smart stroller sounds terrifying.
Yeah. I'm sure they have pedometer strollers and stuff.
Wait, play that again? I didn't realize all the voices that are also in.
Yeah, there's the voice that's like that like mystical sound effect we added.
No, but wait, how does a different sound? It sounds like another sound every time I listen to it.
Same one, ready?
What do you, what?
What are you guys talking about?
It's being modified every time.
This is a figma of mine.
Pressing the button.
It's being changed every time. Yeah, because that was in the previous one.
Dynamically inserted sound effect.
Really?
I never noticed does it at the end of it.
Yeah, it wasn't a super clean cut.
We can
I
try.
also never noticed me going,
Whatever.
no way.
Yeah, I didn't either.
No.
Here, play it.
I'm faded.
Nice.
Yeah, that was good. Keep that one more time.
Is that Alvin and the Chipmunks?
All right.
All right.
Whoops.
I know.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right, we can do this. All right.
Wait, there's a play pad.
And make sure to like and subscribe. There, now that's our clips outro.
Yeah.
Yeah.